There's no easy way to do this. Hello, bendiciones. It's mad loud over here, but it's the only place in the sombra, in the shade. I mean, there's a spot over there, but it's still close to all the cars passing by. So I'm in my mom's car. Brum, brum. Does anybody remember that meme? And she's like, get out my car. Does anybody remember that? I'm in my mom's car. Brum, brum. Does anybody remember? Y'all remember that? That was hilarious back in the day. Yo soy una vieja. I'm not vieja yet. I'm mad young. I feel so oddly weird. Like, people be like, girl, you're about to turn 31. And I'm like, really? I feel like I'm turning 26. Like, I know it sounds crazy, but I feel so young. I feel so young and so, like, so young and effervescent, you know? Like one of those, like, antacid tablets, like the Alka-Seltzer tablets, and it fizzes up your water. You love the yellow on me? Thank you. Thank you. You guys keep telling me the yellow is my color, and I'm like, maybe yellow is my color. So I wanted to embrace the yellow liner. You know, give a little, like, pizzazz. A little Cleopatra, a little cat eye, a little mysterious. My brows look unruly. I look very, like, wild. I look like a wild girl that has been frolicking through the jungle. And I put flowers in my hair. And I smell, like, very tropical, like a coconut shell or something. Like, just very, very, like, who is she? Like, I emerged from the forest. Let me show y'all something beautiful. I know this sounds crazy, but you know what I found very therapeutic? In the midst of chaos, sometimes I like to slow my mind. This is a little technique. I like to slow my mind. You know, when we have that excessive chatter that's like this. Okay, you're like, so I gotta cook, I gotta clean, I gotta do this, I gotta pay those bills, I gotta do that, I gotta do this, da-da-da-da. And then becomes on and on and on. And it's like all in my head. I think about it over and over again. I think about it over and over again. And it hurts so bad. You know what I'm saying? Those thoughts. I like to go out and park somewhere that really takes my breath away. And I look at it as little pockets of like a photo image. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but look how beautiful this is. I'm going to show y'all right now. Look how beautiful. That fenced, hold on. Espérate. Okay, there you go. Oh, it's my window that's dirty. Hold on. Let's get out of the car. But look how beautiful this is. Oh, it's still my phone is dirty. Okay, you see how beautiful that is? That little gate and ivy. And then the tree is mad beautiful. I did a TikTok on this tree, and look at the way. It just looks so beautiful. Look at that. Look how beautiful that tree is. It almost doesn't look real, right? Look at the vibrancy of the color of the flowers. That is breathtaking. And then look the way the sun just peeks through and it blinds you and it takes your eyesight away from the sheer radiance. And then the way the light just hits in between the trees. Look at that. Almost like sparkling, twinkling diamonds. Look how beautiful that is. That's beautiful. It just takes my breath away. Shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond. Shine light in a beautiful sea. I chose to be happy. You and I, we're like diamonds in the sky. You're a shooting star, I see. A vision of ecstasy when you hold me. That's beautiful, right? I'm alive. We're like diamonds in the sky. At first sight, the energy. I saw the light inside of your eyes. I'm going in for no reason. We're beautiful like diamonds in the sky. Shine bright like a diamond. Ooh, that tree just poked me. Shine bright like a diamond. Oh, yeah. Ow, stop ripping my hair. Ow. This tree is so disrespectful, but it's beautiful at the same time. It's like, girl, get back in your car. Nobody want to hear you screeching. And I'm like, first of all, don't be coming for me. Don't be disrespecting me, because if I really had a vocal lesson and a vocal coach, maybe I could hit those Christina Aguilera notes. These trees be so disrespectful. Let me tell you something. They mad beautiful, but I be talking to these trees, and these trees, they got pretty girl syndrome. They just grew up pretty all along, and they think that, like, oh, look at my beautiful pink flowers, and you ain't nothing. You think you something cute, and they trying to come for me. But let me tell you something. I'm going to share the spotlight with the trees, and y'all going to know that I am a beautiful flower that deserves to be up in here too. Don't let these trees come for you. They might be pretty, but sometimes they got to bite. They be having attitudes. They got different personalities. You just got to have a conversation with nature. Look at this tree. This tree is no fuss. It got layers. It got depth to it. You know what I'm saying? Like, look at those layers. Look how deep that tree is. Look at those multi-layers. You could sit down and learn something from this tree. This tree is older than me, baby. This tree is older than me, and it got more layers than I do. You know what I'm saying? So, maybe that's little walks with me. She out in nature. Just giving you a little tree tree knowledge. All right, ja. Like, you acting like if there was really an actually anti-theft alarm in you. Come on, like, ain't no anti-theft alarming you. The only thing, let me tell you something. The one thing about living in the truck and not having anything to really cover it, I feel like people look inside my truck and they be like, una cochina. Let me tell you something. I have driven in the car. Let me tell you something. I once driven in a car with somebody who they looked over at somebody's car and they had a whole bunch of like stuff, and you could clearly see that the person was living in their car. And they was like, ew, that's so gross. That car must stink. And I was like, why would you say that? And he was like, no, I'm just saying, like, to live in your car, like, that's gross. And then boom, fast forward, I'm in my truck and I'm like, wow, like, imagine what people might say about me. They probably be like, oh my God, that camper probably smell like turtle tank. And it's like, first of all, no, it don't, because I don't stink, because I be taking my supplements and I be cleaning myself. You know what I'm saying? But that's not a me issue. That's a them issue. Okay, we were supposed to have a conversation. Sometimes I don't like to have awkward conversations, but I think it's time that we have this talk, okay? So now that we went out in nature, I took y'all for a walk. Oh my God, the authorities is coming. The authorities is coming. Hi. 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 Little Poppy, keep looking at me. Little Poppy, keep looking at me. Stop smiling at me, Little Poppy, like you know me. Stop smiling at me, Poppy, like you know me. Do you work on trucks? 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 I'll shake it for a buck. If you work on trucks, I'll shake it for a buck. If you work on trucks, you a chicken nugget. You a chicken. 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 Chicken crunch bunch. Chicken crunch. Chicken crunch bunch. Chicken crunch. You know what I'm saying? Like, little Poppy, you don't want this. My butt busted wide open. He don't want this. He don't want this. My butt may be small, but it jiggle a little. Oh, his car is rough starting anyway. So, you know what? If he works on trucks, I don't give up. You know what I'm saying? He has a Corolla Previa, or P-E-R-V-I-A, Preva. Previvia? What is that? I never even heard of that. It looked like an Earth ship. I wonder what this is that they working in this factory. Is that like a factory? These are warehouses. What they doing in these warehouses? They got trucks in these warehouses. Is this little Poppy a truck driver? Or are you working on the trucks? What you doing up in this building? You got 401k? You got pension plan? What is looking like? Let's have a conversation. Don't be honking on me. I ain't no side chick like that. All right, so now that that's over and done with, let's see what you guys are saying. Not somebody like interpreting my tattoo and saying that I'm a gift and that's why I'm presenting myself with a bow. This has more of a symbolic meaning. Oh my God, there's a 3 bunch men in the truck. There's 3 men in the truck. And they pulling up. Oh no, we don't want this sauce. Close the door. Oh no, we might have to pull out. Not the 3 men pulling up in the truck. Pulling up in the truck. Not the 3 men pulling up in the truck. Pulling up in the truck. Not the 3 men pulling up in the truck. Pulling up in the truck. No, for real. There's 3 men pulling up in the truck. And we don't got no time for that. We don't. Why you pulling up on me? I don't like the way you pulling up on me. You ain't even got no license plate. I don't like the way you pulling up on me. I don't like the way you pulling up on me. I don't like the way you pulling up on me. I don't like the way you pulling up on me. License plate. I don't like the way you pulling up on me. I don't like the way you pulling up on me. License plate. Who you be? Trying to pull up to a queen like me. Identify yourself. Show your face to the whole world. Ain't nothing else. Birkin bags up in here. Don't think because I live in a truck, I live in fear. Period. Pull out the taser. Don't want to F with me because I'll blaze ya. 420. No pun intended. We in Cali, unfortunately. Arms is ready. And the Beretta game strong. Pull it out, pistol whip them because I'm going to prom. And I'm crowning bitches. Ain't no frowning bitches. I'm straight clowning bitches. Now we acting wildin' bitches. And I spit on your boots. And I spit through this tooth. Cause I got a full gap. Can't keep nothing in like I'm a shark attack. Ooh. Let me sip on this hydration. Ooh. Cause I got some freaking frustrations. And we're not talking penetration accounts. Unless it's Bitcoin. Pull up your cryptocurrency like it's... You know what? Let me stop. Let me stop with these lyrics. Let me stop with these lyrics. I feel like I gotta be in a studio to spit this a cappella. I don't need no pen and paper unless it's stacked up like cheddars and quesos. You know what I'm saying? Like something cute and stupid. Oh, I'm boring? I'm boring? There always gotta be a Betty Petty in the pack. Too much sauce giving them like a heart attack. She the type to don't like adobo. Who the fuck don't like adobo? Oh, I'm done. I'm done. All right. I'm just joking before people get all messed up and they're like, oh my gosh, she used a bad word. Hashtag not demonetized because I can't say bad words on YouTube. I'm probably going to get my privileges taken away and then I'm really going to have to like learn how to watch my mouth and censor myself and stuff. But you know what? You got the Brownsville version of me and I was pulling out with those lyrics and I was feeling really hot fire. And I was like, where the hell is my Timbs right now? I need my Timbs. I need my fitted right now. Like, shit is about to get cereal. It's about to get cereal up in here. All we need is a spoon and some oat milk. Because we going vegan. You know what I'm saying? You saw that video of the bobcat that popped out and attacked a woman from behind? No, I never seen that. And I don't want to see that because that's scary. I'm here for the lunchroom rhymes. I know, but you all have to dream. Look, people could be like, ew, remember when Mishi was rapping in 2021 and that shit was mad whack? Like, it was mad whack. And look at her now. She came out with a polished album and people are going to be like, did people write her lyrics? Did people write her lyrics? Or did she write it herself? Did she write it herself? And little do they know I'm doing a whole docu-series where everybody is recording me up in the studio doing my little cuts and working with a producer who believes in me. And he's going to be like, yo, I see the album. I see the album. You really going to do it? You going to do it? Then I'm going to put like some vocals in there and I'm going to be working with vocal coaches and it's going to be mad cute. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be mad cute. I already know the title of my EP album that I want it to be. And I feel like I want to come out with like 8 songs, like an 8-song cute little track, like something real cute that people are going to be like, ew, not me. She coming out with something unique and different and it's really a hit banger. And I'm going to be like, did you think anything else would come from me? You see, I know I do a lot of this and you haven't seen a lot of this. But you want to know something? Sometimes you got to take a step away. And that's where we're here to talk about since we've been distracted enough. And I don't really like having awkward conversations. And I don't want this to feel like it's a breakup, all right? I don't want you guys to take it personal. This is not a breakup. This is a more like, I want to be a better me. Not only for myself, but to be a better me for you guys as well. And you guys are probably like, girl, don't think that you took us through 10 million side tangents and you're going to pop something like this. Make it make sense. What are you talking about? Because you done had us through a loop and an emotional roller coaster and we still trying to figure out what you talking about, girl. So please let us know what you talking about. You need to do what? Nah. We in this too deep. And I'm like, I get you. We in this deep. Y'all used to me. I get it. I've given y'all a lot of me. And it's like, you know what? I think I realized that it's one of those situations that I have to fill my cup up because I didn't realize that I was trying to fill my cup up with all this positivity and just progression and journey that my life has thrown me into, that I've had opportunities that I feel like maybe I didn't take advantage of fully. And I'm looking at it and I'm like, okay, now that I'm looking at it through a different scope, why am I really not? Like, okay, what's stopping me? Because my foot is idly on the pedal, but what's stopping me from really like, and just transforming my whole life? Really having that moment, that breakthrough that I feel like a lot of people tend to have, that I thought that the camper was the breakthrough for me, and that was nothing. That was like eggshells. There's a bigger nut that I have to crack. And I realized that through this whole like process and journey that I was learning so much outside of this, and I felt like, and I feel like I haven't been able to truly progress and really, put the pedal to the metal and hit my life into high gear. And I've been idling, like almost like RuPaul. If you ever watch RuPaul's Drag Race, you know how like sometimes you see those queens that they're not really hitting the top, but they're not really in the bottom. They're consistent. And it's like, I didn't come here in the game of life to play consistent or to be in the safe zone. Nah, I'm not here to be in the safe zone. And I felt like I've been falling into this pattern of routine that has felt comfortable, that hasn't really allowed me space to be creatively free and really step my game up into high gear just in life in general. So I realized that that truly is a me situation. And it's a thing where it's like, I have to reevaluate and start looking in the mirror and saying, hey girl, you know that you're beautiful, right? And really have that conversation with myself and understand what it means to own your power and own who you are and live and breathe yourself unapologetically, and have the knowing and understanding that you are worthy to exist in this space, in this world, in this time, in this moment, in this second, authentically who you are, because you know what it is to live a life of complacency and blending in, and what that looked like wasn't all roses. So when I tried to go live on YouTube yesterday and I couldn't go live, and I had to do some research and I had to figure out how I can go live on YouTube again, I kind of took that as a sign. When I thought about it, I was like, if YouTube just took away my privileges and told me, girl, you can't go live no more. And I really had to pull back, pre-record, edit, and really put out something that I had to look at a couple of times and really just sit there and sit with it and look at it and evaluate it, what that would mean for me. And that thought alone, I was like, take away my lives. Oh my God. That's sort of like my thing. And then I realized, oh wait, I have stood in situations where I felt comfortable because I didn't believe that I was worthy of more. I think that's why oftentimes when we get caught in a cycle, I would like to call it, a cycle of destructive complacency, it becomes all we know. So it just sort of becomes, we find a way to we find a way to feel safe in the dysfunction. And I realize that I don't want to fall into destructive patterns of being like, okay, this is enough. This is enough. No, this isn't enough. And this isn't my dream. My dream is to expand and to really, really push my life into the next gear and really emerge. You know what I'm saying? Like really emerge. Have a true introduction to society, my debutante debut, where I'm really hitting the industry by surprise in a way that people wouldn't have expected, like thinking about different avenues and different things, and really focusing and trying out new ideas. And I realized that in the format that I was doing it, going live, as much as I love spending time with you guys, and as much as I love this connection that we've been able to build, and I've been able to make such genuine connections with individuals that I see your screen names pop up and I'm like, oh my God, there goes such and such, and there goes such and such, and there goes such and such. That's a rarity that I feel like, had I blown up major in the beginning and gone to like millions of followers, I wouldn't have gotten this part of the journey. And I feel like I'm truly privileged and lucky to have been able to build what I like to call my sofrito family. And I know that sounds cheesy or whatever the case may be, pero soy una Latina and I have to be true to myself. And when I think of the base of any good dish that I grew up with, it was always brought with a full sensory experience. The sound of the sizzling, the smell when the sofrito hits, the different aromatics, the different notes that you got. a full sensory experience. And I feel like the core base of you guys here, I like to call y'all my sofrito family. You guys are my base. You guys are my stock. You guys are that hit the pan sizzle sensation where you hear that, and then sometimes the oil pops and you're like, oh, okay, I'm gonna pay attention to you. And you get filled with that aromatic sensation. And I am so grateful to have you guys as the base of my mixing pot of imaginations and realities and the journey that I have been on and that I continue to go on. And with all things, you have to build on it. Now I have the sofrito. We're here. The sofrito family is here. We're here. Estamos aquí. Estamos aquí 100%. Like, we're here 100%. Our sofrito recipe is down packed, stocked. Like, put it in the freezer. We got it there for years. Now it's time to add. And the way you add is the chef. And I'm the chef of life. Me, Mishi. So I got to start adding to this pot. And the only way I can continue to add and season and layer to build and build and build a beautiful melting pot that the world truly is, whether we choose to believe it or not. We're all little different spices and seasonings in this big world, this big globe. Think of it like a crock pot. Boom, boom. But it's just a big circle. And each person is adding their ingredient in there. You don't want to just have a piece of something with no seasoning. Nobody wants to do that. You want to have multi flavors. And I realized that I have to start building. I have to start adding and evolving and adding to the depth of the flavor that is me, and really fine tune and present myself in the highest form that I know that I am capable of, because the confidence that I carry as an Afro-Latina woman in the kitchen, the confidence that when I'm in that kitchen, I am in control. The oil pops at me. It's like, ooh, it's like we're doing a dance. The sounds, the smells, everything. I'm working in such unison. I am in full control of my life, and I am in laser focus when I'm in that kitchen. And I am dynamite. And I know that anything that I produce out of there is going to be top quality. So now is a time to take a step back and apply that same confidence and that same principle and that same energy that I carry, that when I step in a kitchen, it doesn't matter whose kitchen it is. That's my kitchen, and I'm going to command that room. And what's going to come out of there is going to be top tier. It's time to apply that same confidence within myself and say, girl, you know what? Now it's time to put the pot on simmer. It's time to put the pot on simmer. Let that, mellow. Let that mellow out. You've already done the work. You've already added all the spices. Now it's time to add the accoutrements. Now it's time to add the side dishes. How are you going to build the plate? How are you going to present it to the world in a way that they're going to be like, she got a little bit of this? Because I know that I'm like a multi-course dish. I mean, look at this body. I'm a multi-course dish. I'm not a one-hitter bitter. Like, I'm not. I'm more than an amuse-bouche and an accoutrement, an hors d'oeuvre. Like, I'm more than all of that. I'm like a full course. So I want people to look at my channel and be like, boom, she could do makeup. Boom, she could speak Spanish. Boom, she could cook. Boom, she hair. Boom, model. Boom, improv talent. All of these things that I'm adding to the plate. Now it's time to just fine tune those ingredients and present it in a way that when I put it in front of people, they're going to be blown away, and they're going to be like, there's so much to choose from. I can't wait to dig in. That's what I want people to say. I want you guys to come back after I've taken the time away to really fine tune and really pull together my side dishes and present it in a way that you guys are going to be like, oh, no, she didn't. No, she didn't. She got me hella bent. You telling me she coming on boom, boom, and then over there, and then over there, and then over there? Honey, I'm sorry. You know how I was telling you that I love this girl? Well, baby, it just got real. I don't think you ever really gonna see me bothering you no more. So you could go ahead and get that PlayStation 5. I ain't gonna fight you about it. Me, she is on it. She is on it. She is on in it. And she is giving me all that I need. She is giving me the ooh la la sensation. She is giving me the patelito realness. She is giving me the guts, the glamour, the realness, the realness. She is giving me the remixes. She is giving me a well-served and a well-presented version of all that I love about her. Please, please, get out the room. Get out the room. I'm spending time with Mishi. You know, I want y'all to get that feeling, that sensation where you guys are getting butterflies and you're like, oh my God. She said she was going to call at 3 o'clock. And I am just like dying, waiting by the phone. Like, she cannot have me like this waiting. Like, and I know she working, but damn, like I need her to, I cannot wait. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I want. So, with that being said, of course, I'm going to spend my birthday with y'all. Of course. I can't see myself spending my birthday anywhere else. I have to spend my birthday with y'all. I have to. How could I not spend my birthday with y'all? That would be crazy. We going to figure out something to do for my birthday. And we're going to celebrate my birthday. We are. We're going to be together. Mad cute. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna like, I'm not breaking up with y'all, but you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna break up with y'all before my birthday, you know? You know what I'm saying? That'll be messed up, you know? Oh my God, look at this. This looks like where like forest elves would live. I'm gonna show y'all what it looks like. But this looks like where forest elves would live. Like very like dark and mysterious woods. But yes, I'm going to take a step back from social media. My birthday is the 25th, but I'm going to take a step back from social media and I'm going to start studying. I've already started studying like how to like really make, because you know, it's like a business, you know, it's like a real business. So there's a way to crack into the algorithm of all these things. And you just have to really do what they ask, but then also be yourself at it. So you have to find a way to feed the beast, but still give your own pizzazz that's going to attract people in an already saturated market, you know? So what makes you stand out? What's your niche? And really fine tune that niche so people are like this. You know, this girl is doing it, but she don't got something. Like, I don't know what it is about me. She just got that. I don't know. I don't know. It's just me. She got it. I don't know what it is. It's that little, that je ne sais quoi. That's what you need to fine tune. So when you season your little channel with that niche and sprinkle it, people are going to be like this. What's that umami taste I taste? What's that little, what is that? What is that? That's Mishi on your mouth. Pause. Pause. I'm going to show y'all this dark forest. I don't know. I'm probably going to take the keys with me because it looks like Blair Witch Project. My chancla. Oh my God. Look, my chancla fell out of the thing. Look at my house slipper. That fell out of there. Look at this forest. It looked mad dark and scary. Look at that. When I see trees that have like vines like that, I'm like, oh my God, the tree got varicose veins. Because the tree trunks are like the legs and the arms of the tree. So I'm like, that tree got varicose veins. Look, that's crazy. Or is that the tree's like, you know, cosa, and that's the hair on it? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Either way you look at it, I'm like, these trees are interesting. You ever had somebody break up with you and they be like, are you mad at me? Let me tell you something. The worst thing is being broken up with when you guys weren't even a thing. That's the worst part. Let me tell you something. The worst thing that I've probably dealt with as an adult is being broken up with somebody who I wasn't even with. Like, we weren't even a thing. That to me is crazy. Like, how you broke up with me and we not even a thing? Like, how did that happen? How did that happen? Child, I got let me tell you something. These knuckleheads. The things that I used to put up with, that I look back, you know, I want to do a video, and I'm going to do a video. I think you guys should be able to look forward to that when I do my relaunch. But whenever I come back, I'm going to do a video of all the things I put up with before that shocks me as the woman that I am now. And some of the things on that list is going to be mind-blowing, baffling. You guys are going to be like, you put up with what? Oh, hell nah. You know what I'm saying? Like, you guys will be mad shocked as to the things I put up with. Somebody peeked out their window. I'm leaving. I'm leaving before they call the popo. Put your seatbelt on. We getting out of here. And they got a bowl out there for a cat or a dog. And they got a sign that there's like a cat. Let me get out of here. When people do like this with their blinds, you know that those are the type of people that call the cops. Those are the type of people. Because let me tell you something. The type of people that don't call the cops are the ones that open that thing real big. Because they're like, I want you to see my face. I want you to see my face. They ain't going to call the cops. They just want to assert their dominance. And it's like, I respect that. You want to show me who's the owner of this house. All right, I'm going to move. You opened up your blinds. You identified your face. But the people that only open up a little smidget of the blinds, those are the people that call the cops. And you got to get out of there. You got to get out of there. This person did not want to be identified because they want to make an anonymous report to the police. So, not on my watch. We're going to get out of here. You on that sneak. You on that snake in the grass. And we not down with that. We not down with the snake in the grass. Show your face. Show me who you are. Identify yourself, please. Show me your face. Show me who you are. Identify yourself, please. Show your face. Show me who you are. Identify yourself, please. Show me your face. Show me who you are. Identify yourself, please, bitch. Show your face, trick. Open your mouth. I want to taste, trick. Why I always get so dirty with my rhymes? That's because I was watching a documentary about Little Kim. And let me tell you something. Little Kim, what I admire about Little Kim is how Little Kim took an industry that was already going to sexualize her as a woman, especially a woman of color, was already going to sexualize her. And she said, nah, if you guys are going to put me and paint me a certain way, I'm going to own up to it and I'm going to do it my way. And she did it unapologetically. And Little Kim, please forget about it. Legendary, legendary, legendary status. Like, Queen Bee. Queen Little Kim. So, cute. I think that's why I always be going dirty with it. Because I'm like, yo, Little Kim, the stuff that Little Kim said, I'm like, please. Are you guys surprised about WAP? And all those songs that have come out where people are like the City Girls and all these girls that are coming out with songs where they're really talking smack about like sitting on a man's face. I'm like, hello? Little Kim was talking mad reckless. Mad reckless. Please. Have y'all forgotten? Have y'all forgotten? Some of the Little Kim lyrics that I listen to now, I'm like this. Oh, okay. Hello. Please, Little Kim. She was mad disrespectful, and I love it. I love somebody who's mad disrespectful with their mouth, who's so confident. They're like, nah, you're gonna open up your mouth and da-da-da-da-da and go in like that, like mad high. Like, that's sexy. That's sexy to be so condensed of who you are. Like, so like, boom, they get like, bam. And then people are like this, and whether they like it or not, you've left an impression that's gonna leave a taste in their mouth. And then it's like some people that think cilantro tastes like soap, and then there's some people who are like, I love cilantro. Whether the person like it or not, you left a taste in their mouth. And that's the type of energy I wanna harness. I need to harness that type of energy that when I walk into a room, I'm like, why are not all the eyes on me? Hello? Have y'all not seen that I've arrived? And I want to feel offended. I want to feel offended when I walk into a room and my presence is in a space and people are not breaking their necks to see me. I want to be on that type of level of energy, confidence, power. And I have no time to waste. Like, when am I going to wait? We tell ourselves so many million excuses. We be like, oh my God, when I lose weight, when I do this, or when I get that, or when I do this. And it's like, if you need all those precursors to tell yourself that you can be that way, then baby, you need to start having a conversation with yourself and saying, is it really these things, or is it really just like me not really harnessing the inner power? I don't know. Maybe I'm preaching. Does anybody feel me? Or am I talking to a wall right now? Am I tripping? I feel like the biggest disservice that I've had to myself, and the one thing that I have to forgive myself for, and I truly have to work on this, is all the time wasted I spent doubting myself because of other people's perception of who they expected me to be, and the internalization of that expectation that those individuals had for me. So now it's time to free yourself, and it's time that I free myself from all of those layerings of things that I've held on that other people said I should be, and really own who I am and step up to a room and be like, bam. This is me. Look out, because here I come. You know what I'm saying? I am brave. I am free. I am who I'm meant to be. This is me. You know, like that type of moment. Because what am I waiting for? Tomorrow? Am I waiting for a BBL? So you're saying a Brazilian butt lift is the one thing that's holding me back from being the best version of myself? Nah, that's kind of crazy. I think I could be the best version of myself right now. is by owning it and really saying it. Nah, I hear you. We over here thinking about stuff. What y'all thinking about? Tell me. Let me know what y'all thinking about. Y'all thinking about like, oh, I like how many licks. Oh, y'all talking about Little Kim and her dirty songs. I'm not mad at you. I'll be thinking about Little Kim 30 songs too. I listen to Little Kim 30 songs all the time. All the time. Let me tell you something. I listen to unapologetic songs like my bad, like my boss energy type of playlist. I play a lot of like Little Kim. I play a lot of like Jay-Z. I play a lot of Biggie. I play a lot of like, I love a disrespectful, unapologetic, like just confident like energy. I love that type of playlist. Like Rihanna, oh my God, I live for Rihanna's videos. Like every video she does, she just pushes boundaries that have been placed in front of her and says, I don't accept your boundaries. I walked through them. And I live for that. I live for that energy. And that's the type of energy I need. I need to occupy a space with command. You know, I need to step up to in a room and people are like, we need to listen to what she has to say. Cause she got something to say. And I'm gonna be like, thank you. Thank you. Like I was saying, you know, oh, I'm so charged. I'm so pumped. I'm ready to get out there and like really roll up my sleeves and just like be like, you know, like do some squats so that my butt could grow. And then I could be like this. I could be like Dura. And then my arms, I could have like really good solid arms. And then when I come back in a month, you guys would be like, who's this chick? And I'm gonna be like, it's me. You know what I'm saying? And like, my hair is gonna grow mad long and stuff because I'm not giving my hair an option no more. I told him, I had a conversation with my hair and I was like, you know what? We haven't been in communications with each other and it's because I realized, but that's for a whole separate video. That's for a whole separate video. A whole separate video. I'm going on a whole hair journey with myself. A whole hair journey. Shine bright like a diamond. I'm trying to break myself from being reactive and negative. It's been a struggle because I am a proud POC. Let me tell you something. As an adult, as a person, I think the one thing that we don't put a strong enough emphasis in just human development is finding things that we can focus our energy into. That, you know, like back in the day, I remember there wasn't, but I used to watch movies of like these really schools like in Beverly Hills that had like football teams and soccer teams and dance and bands and choir and all of these programs. These hobbies, these things that people latch onto or things that sort of like pull you, like maybe it's drama, maybe it's knitting, maybe it's wood burning, maybe it's crocheting. I don't know. There's a million ways that you can express yourself. I think that what we need to find and what is one of our purposes and one of the things that we don't put a strong enough emphasis is that creative outlet that we can pour all of our uncertainty, our anxiety, our depressive moments, our anger, our tears, our everything into that creative outlet and really harnessed it and allow and put all of it into what we're doing and just allow whatever creative magic that flourishes from that to flourish. I've read a lot of documentaries and a lot of books about how people have really put, and I'll talk about singers. When they sing about certain songs, it emotes certain emotions. And I watched a lot of like Beyonce songs where you could tell in different moments of her life by the way she would sing a song and the way the tones would hit. The song hit different. The song hit different. The album Lemonade, it hit different. It was a different tone. You can feel what she was going through in that, in what she put herself creatively into, which is her voice, her physical voice. And I have been studying and trying to apply that same principle in my own life and really figure out how I can take what I find joy in, sitting in front of a camera and speaking to you guys. How can I put all my creative energy into this and really make it flourish so that when I'm doing different things, you guys are fully aware of the tone. You're like, oh, this video is serious because it's, you know, this is it. And then you can hear it in her voice. You can see it in her stance. You can see in the fluctuations of her voice and how she's really trying to drag us in so that we can have an emotional attachment to what she's saying, using what I feel is second nature to me, which is sitting and now talking, using that in a way that I can harness that power and teach and really figure out a motivational speech. I have been thinking about it and thinking about it and thinking about it and thinking about it. And I listen to a lot of motivational speeches in the morning. And when I listen to them, I listen to the way that these people have composed these words together in such a way that it is aspirational. It pulls at your heartstrings. It takes you through the trenches when they share their experience. And I've been thinking, okay, one of my life goals is to write a speech about my testimony basically, and to write a speech of my life and how I've been able to overcome so many layers of trauma and really persevere and have this inner phoenix moment within myself. And thinking about the words that I want to formulate and put together in a way that is really going to be impactful, that when I present it, it's going to pull and really ignite a flame within somebody. If all it is just one person, how can I do that and figure that out? And those are the things that I want to explore, and why I feel like, as though, even though I'm rambling on, it's to show you that my mind is shifting to a different perspective. I now am thinking about not only just sharing my life, but what do I want the message to be? What is the purpose of why I continue to do this? If I'm doing this, what's the reason, and how can I highlight it, condense it, and give it in an impactful way that people are going to say, that's the Mishi stamp. That's her signature. That's who, we get it. We get it. And I think that in order for me to break the veil of complacency in my own life, I have to take a step back and really fine tune myself and really challenge myself and really, really apply all of my talents and harmonize it in a big pot and serve it to you hot and ready when it's hot and ready, and not before, you know? There's a delicate balance. If you cook white rice, normally, if you do it right, 20 minutes on low. And then you unlift the rice, you fluff up the rice, and boom, you got perfect white rice. But if you added a little bit too much water, that throws off how long you have to cook the rice, the texture of the rice, the integrity of the rice. There's so many different variables. If you add too little water, then that also affects the rice. So it's a delicate balance. So it's time that I pull back and give that delicate balance that shows the layers that is me. So I'm going to spend my birthday with you guys, and I am still going to be posting videos that have been sitting in my phone way too long. I'm already editing them, and I'm going to be slowly putting them in the vault, in the archive, like ready, so that you guys can go on my channel and you'll be like, okay, she got boom, 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 boom. How many private videos? Oh, so you telling me she about to roll out with these videos? Okay, okay, okay. And you guys can get excited because you guys can see like the vault of videos already just sitting there, and you'll be like, hold on, you telling me she edited one on? You telling me like, all right, let's say that she gives like us a good 40-minute video each video. You telling me she's giving us, I don't know the math, but 40 videos, 10 videos, do the math, that many hours of content. You guys can get excited about it. So that's what your girl is doing. You know, she's trying to be sensational, revolutionary. She's trying to be a trendsetter. She's trying to be multifaceted. She is trying to be a model for a major fashion house. I want to be a model for Louis Vuitton. I want to be a model for Coach. I really want to be a model for Louis Vuitton. I really, really want to be a model for Louis Vuitton. And I want to be on the cover of Vogue. I want to be in the cover of Vogue. And I want to model in Korea so badly. And I want to do a year residency in Korea where I model and I collaborate with a whole bunch of just like Korean YouTubers. Like a lot of my favorite mukbangers that are in Korea, I would love to collaborate with them and have like an interpreter. Imagine me, a very cute Korean mukbanger, and then an interpreter in the mix that has to interpret all the frecura that comes out of my mouth. And imagine how embarrassing that's gonna get, because I'm gonna be like, can you tell him that I think that his lips are mad big and juicy? And I don't want him to like think that I'm coming on to him or something. Imagine, how do you even translate that? Like, how would you even translate that in Korea? Imagine the translator who has to translate that to him. And I'll be like, okay, so tell him that I think his lips is mad big and juicy, but I don't want him to think that I'm coming on to him just because he's single and I've been watching him for a long time. But don't tell him the last part of that. I'm telling you that because we're trying to establish a relationship. Because if you're going to interpret my words, I want to make sure that you're saying the right thing. You know what I'm saying? And really conveying the words the way I want you to say it. Because, you know, sometimes you could say certain things a certain way, and I want you to really put in the emotion. I want you to seem real cool and like he ain't nothing. Like, I want you to have that attitude. When you interpret it to him, I want you to have the same attitude, that New York attitude. I want you to look at him and be like this. She said that your lips are cute or whatever, but to don't get big-headed because she ain't really feeling you like that yet. She's just getting to know you. And yeah, she been watching you. And yeah, she a little bit of a fan, but she don't want you to think that you intimidate her in any way. Period. And I want her to do like this. I want my interpreter to know, to have that attitude. So we got to talk. So that's why I feel like if I was in Korea and that was the setup and I could create that into a show, forget about it. Forget about it. That will be hilarious. That will be hee-ha-ha hilarious. And then that can expand. Then let's go to Germany. And I want to learn German. I want to learn, I don't know what type of language they talk in Germany. Like, what do they talk in Germany? They talk German, right? There's a language. I don't know, but you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. And then I also, in Korea, I want to work with some chefs in the kitchen, and I want them to present and show me how to cook a traditional Korean dish. And then I want them to serve it to me. Then I taste it. And then I create a fusion mix to the dish that they handed me. And I do a fusion challenge that I present to the chef. And then, you know, maybe I could like, you know, that would be so awesome. That would be so awesome. Imagine me opening up a patelito stand in Korea and all these Korean people trying patelitos for the first time. And I know it sounds crazy because it's like, girl, patelitos, you act like you're saving the world. But no, it's through food that you're able to create relationships, and it's sort of like it's a universal love language. We all have those dishes that when we put in our mouths, we're like, this tastes like this and this tastes like that. I would love to just be able to start a conversation in a different country with my cooking, because we don't gotta know the language to know when something hits your stomach, and that taste, that feeling, that umami. Oh, I have so many goals and aspirations. And it's mad hot here in California, but it's time that I make it happen. I need to figure out a way to get to Korea, to travel. It's very important to me. I'm rambling and I'm going on and on and on and on and on. But you guys, I need y'all to see that it's time for a level of elevation. This is the year of elevation. 31, it's time to put the life in another gear. It's like, girl, okay, you're going up this mountain and I know you tired. So that's why you got to put this sucker in sport mode, baby. You better do clank, 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 and put this in sport mode and get up that mountain, baby. Because when you make it to the top, you still ain't going to have time to rest, baby, because it's a new level that you're playing at. And it's like, period, 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 period. The time is now. It's now. I want to fly myself out. Remember how I was saying I want to get flued out for the weekend? Yeah, but I want to fly myself out. You know, that's pimp. That's pimp. That's pimp, you know? And I'm thinking about it like this. I don't want nobody to buy me nothing that I can't buy myself, because at the end of the day, they're going to feel like because they bought me something that they own me, or they doing something that's elevating my life. Nah, baby. Anything that you add on my life is sprinkles on top of this sundae. You is an accoutrement, baby. You is a topping. You are not anything a part of the main base that creates the sundae. You're not even the caramel, baby. You are literally sprinkles. You are optional. Some people like them, some people don't. Preferably, I like the Oreo crunchies. I don't like no sprinkles. So while people are eating out there a whole bunch of different sprinkles and they're like, I'm trying to eat all these rainbow sprinkles and I'm trying to figure out which one I like, baby, they kind of all the same. You might have to branch out and put a different topping on it. But, you know, that's a whole nother topic for a whole nother time, and we ain't going into that. But, you know, the only man that could ever reach me is a man who is literally just adding. You're just an additive. And I should be the same in his life too. I should be a wanted topping. I should want him to be like, baby, you not only the right flavor of ice cream, but you got my favorite topping on top of it. And boom, you know? That's it. I want him to have his own life too. I don't want him to be occupied with me, being up my butt and like bothering me all the time because he ain't got nothing to do but try to dictate my life. Nah, baby, we not doing that. Are we traveling together? Are we experiencing the world together? Are we going out there and living our dreams together? Yes, then I'm there for it. But if you on some nonsense like, I don't really think you should be doing that on the internet, or I don't think da-da-da, or I don't want to be with nobody that put themselves out there like that. Like, I'm trying to stay low-key because, you know, I'm on the DL. Nah, ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. If you don't want a life with me of adventure and excitement and building, then you not the top and I want on my Sunday. I'm Gucci. I don't really need the sprinkles. You can start with a poem. What can I start with a poem? That's why I love Demi Lovato. Yes, me, she, positive focus. Safe spaces too. Shine bright like a diamond. I'm trying to break myself. I like how many licks. Okay. The comments are very scattered. Oh, I have more thumbs up than I have people watching me. That is cool. That is cool. That is great. Thank you. Thank you for the thumbs up. So like I said, y'all gonna see me on my birthday, and I know that whoever's made it to this long video, they're like, you know, this is the type of people that I feel like watch me. There's two types of people that watch me. There's the people that look at my long video when they see it pop up in their video feed and they're like, what is she talking about for 63 minutes? I ain't got time for that. You know what? I'm going to watch her later. You know, when I got time and I'm relaxed and I'm just laying in the bed, I'm going to watch her and then I'm going to critique her. And then there's the people who like this. Oh my gosh, she went live and I caught half of it. oh my God, I'm going to have to go back and watch the first part because I don't know what she was talking about in the beginning. So then after they finish watching the live with me, they go back and they watch the first part. Then they watch it all the way through. And then there's the people who may not have caught the live. And then they get it at the end and they're like this, yes, she did a long video. I'm going to put her on in the background when I'm in the house cleaning, when I'm cooking. I'm going to put her in the background when I'm working because she be all over the place. She's perfect to listen to because you never know what's going to come out of her mouth. Like, I love this girl. Like, let me tell you something. I'll be putting everybody on to her. Like, she's going to be something. I already see it. And she be getting me, but she be having me in my job saying, espérate, espérate. And they don't be knowing what I be saying. They be like, girl, what does that mean, espérate? And I'm like this, nah, you got to watch me. She didn't understand what espérate mean. I feel like there's those type of people that watch me. So let me know in the comments down below. What type of people are you? Are you the people that always watch me later when they ain't got nothing else to do because the video's too long and they ain't got time for it? So you got to make time for it. And then when you make time for it, you're like this, I hate how long videos. Or are you the people that always catch the live late and you mad that you catch the live late, so you watch it to the end and then you got to go back and watch the beginning? Or are you the people that you're not able to catch the live, but then when you catch it after it's posted, you're like, yes, the long videos? Are you the people that are like this? Get away already so you can just come back and make sure you keep the videos no longer than 20 minutes. We don't want to see no 38 minutes, no odd numbers, no 31 minutes and 33 seconds, no 66 minutes and 15 seconds. We want to see like a good 15 or 20-minute video. Let me know if you're those type of people. I want to know what type of people so I could get a better survey so I could figure out when I come back the perfect number. Because I mean, like, if it was me, I'll be like, I want to give y'all 88 minutes of content every day. But like, that's because 8 is my favorite number, and I like how when you turn 8 sideways, it's the infinity sign, which is everlasting. And but I know a lot of people ain't up for a whole 88-minute video. They're like, no, there's no way. No way I'm watching that video. I might skim through it. I might fast forward through it. I don't want to hear that ish. She's tripping. But I still F's with her, yo. 'Cause she be having me laughing, But I guess I'm giving y'all a long video too because, like, I think the next time y'all gonna see me is on my birthday or whatever. But until then, keep it cute. Don't forget about me. I'ma still be doing my hashtag me she's blessed water on Instagram, but I'm gonna be taking pre-recorded videos with my morning manifestations, and that's how I'm gonna let y'all know that I'm alive and I'm good, so that the people who be like, girl, when you don't be on live for 3 days, I'll be like, where are you? What happened? I need to figure it out. Do I need to call the cops? Do I need to take a flight to LA? Like, I'ma find you. I really appreciate you guys. But with that being said, I'm gonna be doing my pre-recorded videos, and you guys are still gonna get pre-recorded videos from me that are in the archive. I'm gonna call them the archive files, and they're gonna be a hodgepodge of videos, and it's gonna be crazy, you guys. I think you're gonna like it. It's gonna be videos of different stages of the journey that it took me to get here, and it's gonna be all over the place. You're gonna be like, wow, I remember that, and I remember that, and I remember that, and I remember that. And it's gonna be a cute, like, archive. It's gonna be my vault collection of videos that I'm gonna post out pre-recorded because they're already pre-recorded. So I will be attaching an introductory video to the Vault collection when I do start posting those so that everybody's on page as to what's going on. And then I'm going to spend the whole time that I have those pre-recorded videos already launched and ready to go, and I'm going to put them on a calendar. You know, you can schedule a video to premiere at a certain time on a certain day. So I'm going to schedule all the videos, and I'm going to give a scheduling tour, and I'm going to post the schedule on Instagram, and everybody's going to see, okay, such and such day at this time, such and such day at this time, such and such day at this time for the whole entire month. So I'll see you guys on my birthday, and we're gonna go celebrate with a bang, and then your girl is going to be pre-recording for a month. And we'll see what happens. So that means if I'm pre-recording in May, you guys won't see anything I've done in May until June. So that means that I've have June to pre-record things that you guys will see in July. I'm living a month without actually having to post on social media on a daily anything that is quote unquote new. It's just like Inception. You guys are living in my past while I'm living in my future, free to do what I want to do from any opinion, because the opinions that you guys will be posting would have been already on events that I have already did, free of judgment. And I'll be free to post whatever I want to post from ridicule, and I get to just post what I feel inspired. Have I cracked the code of life and the delicate balance that is social media? Am I having a Home Alone moment? The world may never know. But the one thing I be thinking about is, how many licks does it take till you get to the center of the One of the greatest questions ever asked. How many licks does it take? I guess it's not a one-lick situation. Like a lot of things in life, it's not a one-lick situation. Sometimes you gotta lick it more, sometimes you gotta lick it less. But the only way to figure out is to start licking. And it's time that I start licking. Hashtag not sponsored by Tootsie Roll, but if you want to sponsor your girl, I'm just saying, like, hit me up or whatever. Ticocho. Like, just saying. So now that this video is like 72 minutes long, and I don't want to like get off the live with y'all. I really don't want to get off the live with y'all. I feel like it's so hard to let y'all go, because I like y'all a little bit. I like you a little bit. But you know what I was thinking? I was looking, and you know who I like to watch? Bretman Rock. Bretman Rock, I really, really admire Bretman Rock. And I would love, love, love to collaborate with Bretman Rock. I would love to collaborate with Bretman Rock. Take a trip to Hawaii and collaborate. This is what I see. Bretman, hear me out. I know I'm old or whatever. You probably look at me like, ew, she's 31. Who is she? I am mad young, first of all. So don't even try to play me, Bretman. Don't even try to play me. But I would love to go to Hawaii. Let's do mukbangs. Definitely we have to do like mukbangs. We have to do mukbangs. I want you to beat my face and transform me. I want you to teach me how to do the pole. And I want you to teach me, and I'll teach you how to make some Puerto Rican dishes. And oh my God, we could work out together. Oh my God, I want you to challenge me to do your workout routine. Oh my God, I probably would like pass out from just lifting up one of the weights. I probably wouldn't be able to do it, but that would be mad fun. I think there's a lot of things that we could do together for a full like month worth of content in Hawaii. Ew, and maybe I might like find a little boyfriend over there or whatever, and we can start dating and stuff, and he could be like, whenever you come back to Hawaii, you can come stay with me and stuff, because like I kind of really like caught feelings for you, and I know you got to go out there. I want to find um because I don't think I'm ready to find my man. I don't think I'm ready to find my forever man, and I'm okay with that. I'm really okay with that. I'm really okay with being single and dating myself. I'm really loving it. I'm really really loving it, because if I was in a relationship, imagine the conversation I would have to tell my partner. So I'm gonna go to Hawaii for a month because I'm gonna be collaborating with Brentman Rock. And then after Hawaii, I gotta go do a couple of photo shoots in Korea. Then I'm gonna be spending a year in Korea, and I don't know if you wanna come with me to Korea for a year. But I'm going, I'm sorry, but I really wanna do these things, and I really have dreams and aspirations, and I'm accomplishing them, and I definitely don't want to put my life on pause, and I'm not expecting you to put your life on pause, and I don't want to feed into this idealistic romanticism that you are going to stay faithful and I'm going to go out there for a year and we're going to talk every day and this and that, because that isn't really realistic or tangible. So I think that it's best that we break up for now. And if we get back together, then it was meant to be. But I'm more like on a phase where it's like, I'm Gucci. I'ma do me. I'ma build my bands though. You do you. We'll stay in touch via Insta. And when the time is hitting right, maybe if I'm like in the area and I'm done with work, I might hit you up and be like, yo, shorty, do you want to come to the telly? They got me up at the W. I can tell the concierge downstairs that I'm expecting a guest, and he'll let you up in the elevator, but keep it discreet, nothing really, like I want to be able to tell somebody that they got to keep it discreet and be like, like, keep a low profile. Don't be doing too much. And then, be like, you know what I'm saying? Like, real pimp. Like, real pimp. Real pimp-ish. Real pimp-ish. And be on that type of energy where I don't really need to entertain nobody until I meet that person that's gonna knock me off my feet, and they're gonna be like, nah, baby, you ain't going nowhere. Nah, you ain't going nowhere. I need the type of person that knows that the way to get me is, I want you to make my life into a real life romance novel. I want you to sweep me off my feet and have me feeling like I am at the top of the world. You know that moment where Jack had Rose and he said, Rose, just step up on the ledge. I got you. And she put her arms up in the air and the boat was going fast and she felt that cool ocean breeze just blasting her face and she felt alive, that adrenaline rush. I'm good until I meet the man that gives me that feeling every single day of my life, where every time I'm with him, I feel like he's giving me a life that feels like I am on the edge of that freaking railing and I am at the point of ecstasy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm good. Because, like, you could do that for yourself. Like, you can go out in the world and experience life and have those moments of breathtaking moments, and you don't need nobody to do that. You don't need nobody to go out and look at the way the trees shine through the light. You don't need nobody to go with you to the beach and look at the ocean. You don't need nobody to go have that ice cream with you. You don't need nobody but yourself. And if a person is not giving you and making you feel like, want you to make me feel like I'm the only girl in the world, then I don't want you. Because Rihanna said, I want you to make me feel like I'm the only girl in the world. And that's facts. I want you to make me feel like I'm the only girl in the world. I want you to make me feel like I'm the only, repeat after me. You don't have to identify as a girl. You can say I want you to treat me like I'm the only person in the world for you. But yeah, claim it. I want the person that I'm with to treat me like I am the only girl in their world. They're like, you are it, baby. You are it. F what everybody says. F about all the statistics. I don't care about that. You, the moment I laid eyes on you, I knew that you were the one. Please forget about it. And then you know what I'm gonna do? When I get my house and I get my man and all that stuff, I'm going to do a video to Level Up by Sierra. And it's going to be a slideshow. And it's going to show videos of me from the truck. And it's going to be like, level up, level up, level up, level up, level up. And it's going to show like before and afters. Me when I was a bald-headed skittle widow and my hair was falling out because my edges was coming out because I was stressed out. Because, you know, your girl's trying to survive out in the street. And then, like, after my glow up, when my hair is mad long and thick and my afro is mad big, then it's going to be, like, a back and forth of, like, me with my body like this, which is cute. And then it's going to be, like like a, like a, like a healthier version of me. And I'm just going to do back and forths of how I leveled up in life. And it's going to be cute. It's going to be like a cute montage. So this video, I think, is really about to be 88 minutes, like I was joking about. And that's okay, because you know what? This is going to be an iconic video. I think the video for my birthday, I don't know how I'm going to do that, because I wanted to do certain things, but I'm going to spend the first part of my birthday by myself. Not by myself, but not recording anything, because I think it's really important during this whole process. What I've realized is important to have moments where you're unplugged and you're able to just experience things on your own, and being selective with what you want to show. But I definitely want to do the karaoke night with you guys for my birthday. I don't know the legalities of it, so I think I might not be able to monetize on my karaoke video. I might just have to like not put the monetization on it. So for my birthday, I won't be making any money on YouTube, but that's okay, because I'm spending time with you guys. So we'll do karaoke. I don't know. It depends on how much money it is. I'll figure it out. Well, I'll do karaoke. I'll do it. I'll figure it out. It doesn't work. Don't worry. Don't worry about it. We're going to do it. They got to be a Groupon, right? It's COVID. They're probably cheaper now, right? Because they're not, like, getting a lot of business. I wonder how they doing it. I need to call them. I need to start calling karaoke places and seeing how much they're going to cost. I didn't really think about this, because what I would like to do... What is that? It's the freaking rubber band. I thought that was a freaking culebra running on my leg. Mad scared about that. Somebody said, LOL, take care, girl. We just want you to flourish in life. Hi, Mishi. Absolutely right. I'm watching you on the drive home. But yeah, y'all still gonna get the stuff that y'all love from me. Y'all just gonna get it in a more thought out version of what it's supposed to be. A more thought out version. And then also, I was thinking, there's a woman who sells her food from a 3rd-story window in an apartment. So I was thinking, there has to be a way that I could sell my food hot and ready at a location. I was thinking, because I was thinking, if I'm going to be cooking on my channel, why not cook a whole bunch? Like, okay, let's keep it $1.50 with you. There's not a lot of good Puerto Rican food in California. I went to Mofongos, and if you guys are really interested, I would love to go back to that restaurant and actually like sit down there, and I'll record it and show y'all what's on the menu, and I'll give it an honest rating. But I had the the relleno de papa from Mofongos here in California. And I was very underwhelmed. I'm not trying to play them or whatever, but it felt like it just didn't have enough seasoning. It didn't taste like, and I know that people are very cautious about salt intake, and I get it, but I think that there's a way that you can flavor your food and not have it salty, you know? Like, you don't have to add salt. Like, what happened to the minced, like, to garlic, to the sofrito? Like, there's ways that you can impart flavor without salt. And it was not that flavorful. So I was thinking, if I'm going to be cooking for my channel anyway, is there a way that I can cook and then go, like, cook and then post the area where I can sell the plates and have pre-orders? Like, people pre-order in California. Like, I could create a whole Instagram account about my plates and then set up a price for the plates, set up a menu with the corresponding dates that the videos will be up on my channel. No, because I'll be pre-recording them. I wouldn't be going live. Oh, okay. So maybe I could interchange it in the way that, you see all these ideas, you got to sit down and write about them. But maybe I could do it where on the Instagram, the food Instagram, I could post the plates that I will be cooking, and you guys could be like, "Ooh, okay, so now I know she's going to be posting the recipe for that because that's what she's serving as her pre-order plates this week." So I already know next month she's going to be showing how she made those acapurias. So that's what's up. So even though I'm not in California and I can't taste her food until she gets into Whole Foods in the frozen aisle, I can try to make the food that she's made at home. Don't act like y'all don't see me in the frozen food aisle. You don't think you can see my pastelitos in the frozen food aisle? Trust me, I see my pastelitos in the frozen food aisle in Whole Foods, baby. The Rolls Royce of supermarkets, baby. There's probably more expensive supermarkets. Like, there's that real bougie supermarket that all the celebrities go to. Oh my God, I can't wait for my channel to grow because I want to do a series where I go to all the expensive supermarkets that the celebrities go to. Oh, I love going to supermarkets. I love going to supermarkets. A pop-up restaurant would be cute. Yes, please. I've been looking for Dominican food here. So I really was thinking I wanted to do, you know how like the Korean corn dogs? If you guys are familiar with the Korean corn dogs here in California, they got corn dogs they call two hands. So I was thinking about doing and finding a way I could package like 5 different flavors of pastelitos and have like possibly 2 sweet, 1 fusion, just a variety. I've been thinking about it. I've been thinking about how to do it. I would need to figure out a cardboard box that has like these like slits that could hold the pastelitos upright and then have it closed in the box. And I would need to figure it out, but I would figure it out. I would figure out how to do it. Yeah. I'll figure out how to do it. Yeah. I'll figure out how to do it. How about a request button? You trying food or restaurants in Los Angeles and we supplied the money. Adriana. A lot of YouTubers do that. And it's called crowdfunding. A lot of A lot of YouTubers, what they'll do in exchange is they'll do a Patreon, and people pay for the Patreon, and the Patreon people can, whatever. But I know that there are channels and there are creators on TikTok, on Instagram, on social media that plug their Cash App and their Venmo. I am going to be completely transparent. A lot of the mukbangs where I've eaten luxurious food like Olive Garden and things that were expensive, and people were so curious as to how I was able to afford that living in the truck, those were gift cards that were sent to my email. Oftentimes I get, when I'm lucky, and I will say that I'm privileged and lucky to have this platform and have people that send me Starbucks gift cards, or or send me Olive Garden gift cards, because they enjoy watching my mukbangs. They want to see how something tastes that they may not have access to, being that I'm here in California. So I will say that I am grateful, and I am, speaking from a place of privilege, that when I do get to experience those opportunities, I am very grateful. But what I've struggled with that is just the back and forth of, you can never please anybody. And that's what I've been learning here on social media. Damned if you do, damned if you don't. So it's like, if you do, you're begging, even though you're not begging. And if you don't, then it's like, girl, you're missing out. Other YouTubers do it. Other people do it. So you should just go ahead and do it and forget about what people say. So it's like, no matter how you look at it, it is what it is. I leave the option out if people want to and they feel compelled to. People have. I have wrinkles on my forehead. I have 2 wrinkles on my forehead for the first time. Oh my God, and I'm turning 31. And I have 2 wrinkles on my forehead, and I just realized that. Let me drink this water, and let me manifest youth. Hold on. I'm having an existential crisis a little bit. First and foremost, I am grateful, and I am thankful, and I am truly blessed. I am youthful, I am radiant, and I am wrinkle-free. My forehead has never seen a crease or a wrinkle in its entirety, in its life here on earth, living on my skull. We do not claim wrinkles here in the House of Realness. We do not accept them in our clothes, and we do not accept them on our foreheads, because our skin is the clothing that our bones wear. So I need this water to, in a molecular way, iron out these wrinkles in my forehead. Please and thank you. Because we ain't got time for this. So let's drink this water and let these forehead wrinkles go away. That's scary. That almost scared me. I had to drink my water. All right, guys. This video surpassed 88 minutes, and now it's pushing 92 minutes, and I don't know how to cut the cord. So now I have to do one of those awkward things when you're on the phone with somebody and they don't know how to stop talking. You be like this. No, wait, girl, let me just call you back. Let me call you back. I was actually in the middle of something right now, and, this and the third. Let me just call you back. So I'm going to awkwardly get the hint, and I'm going to hang up the phone. Sorry I kept you on here for so long. I don't want to be like a weirdo. So I will talk to you guys, later. And I am very much hungry. And I'm going to go figure that out. So with that being said, I will see you guys soon. And look forward. Oh my God, that means I can't go on Instagram. That means if I go to the supermarket, you guys won't be able to see it. My life is in shambles now that I can't go live like that no more. No, Mishi, you gotta put in the work. You gotta pull back, and you have to have your Rocky moment. You see, Rocky had to train for that fight. Rocky had to go up those stairs every day and get ready and be like, da-da-da, da-da-da, I need to twerk to the Rocky theme song. All right, guys, I love y'all, and I kind of don't want to let y'all go, but it's getting awkward now. And I know people are like this, like, oh God, like, when is she gonna get off the live? So awkward. Oh, people were actually saying bye to me already. Okay, bye. Love y'all. When I get nervous and I have like separation anxiety, I like to put my fingers under my underarms. And because I take fennec root as a supplement and I drink a lot of water, my underarms don't stink. They actually smell really sweet. So when I get like nervous and I have to hang up and I don't really want to hang up, I just like to stick my hands under my underarms. I like to just really low key, does anybody remember that movie Superstar? That's me. I'm a superstar. And I have to do the tap dance. All right, enough of the theatrics. I'm gonna go or whatever.